Hello, everyone. I am Matthew Thomas. We have made it to Summerfest. We got a lot of great things set up for today. The first one being the headliners of Summerfest for Saturday. It is Matt from Blacktop Mojo.
How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing good, Matt. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too, buddy.
So, yes, it is an M squared interview right now.
Absolutely.
So, I know we got quite a bit to discuss. You got the new album that's coming out in April. You're playing at Summerfest tonight. First question I did want to ask for you because I saw you working out earlier today.
Yeah.
What's the workout routine when you're on the road?
Pretty much just whatever we can get done. I found some cinder blocks in the wood earlier, so I did like some aerobics, some step ups and whatnot, and some curls. And yeah, I bring a little curl bar and a little set of dumbbells and stuff. And sometimes you just got to get it done, man.
I know it's hard to
You got to sweat out all the bad decisions you make the night before, and then reset
and the whiskey
to start making more bad decisions. So
that's right. You got to reset for the day.
absolutely.
No, I saw, and yeah, being resourceful, finding the center ball. Quite a few things in the woods tonight. I saw there's like two wrecked cars out in the woods as well.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I like seeing the abandoned vehicles, just like how nature takes over.
Oh
Like
yeah,
you got a tree growing out of the bed of a pickup or something like that.
that belongs to the woods now.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, don't mess with nature. Like
Nature's scary.
oh, it is. It is.
Damn, nature, you scary.
All right, so now focusing on Blacktop Mojo. So you guys, as I said, announced a new album titled Pollen, set for an
Sir.
April of 2024 release. So how was it writing and recording this album? Was it a different experience compared to previous albums?
Yeah, it's definitely a different experience on this one. This is the first album that we've written and put together where we didn't all live in the same house. So um,
Okay.
now everybody has grown up and had kids and gotten married and stuff and flown the nest, so to speak. So um, we had to do this one kind of, I guess, like everybody kind of does now with the
Yeah, post
emailing stuff back
2020.
and
Yeah.
forth and um, yeah, just trading ideas back and forth. And then we're in the studio. Actually, had a couple of studio musicians come in, which we've never done before, and just kind of bounce ideas off of those guys because they're geniuses. I mean, they just come up with stuff. That's their job all day, every
Yeah.
day. So um, we definitely got some cool and different stuff um, from that as well. So we're pretty excited.
I'm glad to hear. So was like there any kind of like learning curve with like trying to like figuring out how to do stuff like remotely?
Oh, definitely, man. I've had to try to teach myself how to use Pro Tools, and I suck at it, man. I got to watch a lot more YouTube videos
You got to
for
get
sure.
YouTube certified.
Yeah, yeah.
No, right on it. But I'm glad you've had some different experience with this album. But can you give any hints of like what people can expect, like sound, lyrics, themes, anything like that?
Um, it's definitely a definitely turned a corner on this one. I think it's definitely going to be not what people are expecting. I don't think
Okay.
it's
Are we
yeah.
venturing in?
It's really hard. It's venturing into I don't know. It's got like an old school, very old school rock and roll feel to it.
Nice.
We this is the first album as well that we didn't like prep months and months in advance for, like do a bunch of pre-production. Um, we basically just went in with basic ideas every day, just like here's a riff, here's a melody idea, and then wrote the song on the spot in the studio, kind of.
So,
So that's the first time we've ever done that. Usually
so
we put the songs together and kind of work them to death before we go in the studio.
okay.
But this time it's a lot more organic sounding for sure.
More impromptu, would you
Yeah,
say?
yeah, just
Right
kind of
on.
kind of vibing with it. So
But that's cool though. Like
yeah,
just let the music, music and expressions kind of flow
yeah,
and just kind of go from there.
yeah.
So I'm definitely really excited to check it out. I know, not really still April, still a little bit, ways away.
Yeah, we got to go back after the tour and finish it up. So
Oh,
we got
really?
a couple more songs that we want to put down and a couple more little surprises in there. Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
nice, nice. Now, currently the already songs already on the album they've not worked on yet. Do you have a favorite off this album that's coming out?
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I got a couple of them. I mean, these are they're all some of the favorite songs that we've ever done. So I mean,
really?
yeah. Um,
Nice.
No, we got a song on there that I wrote about my son. That is kind of
Close to
hits
the
me in
heart.
the yeah close to the heart. So I'm still fingers crossed that that one makes it on there, but that's one of my
I
favorites
hope
for
it
sure.
does.
Yeah,
I hope it
yeah,
does. But it sounds like the album's gonna be really cool and little bit of different direction
yeah.
for Blacktop, which is cool. I mean, you guys, I haven't seen you guys live yet, first time tonight, but like from music I've heard and the albums I've listened to, you guys always just sound so good.
Thanks, man.
It sounds clean. It sounds like rock and roll.
We'll see what happens after a few more of these.
So I'm definitely looking forward to check out the new album. Pollen will be released in April. Also, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys live tonight. So for you, do you have a favorite song to perform live?
Um, Man, it kind of varies. Just depends on how we set the show up and how the show flows. But here lately, it's been Where the Wind Blows. We've been kicking
Nice.
we used to end the show with that one, and now we're starting the show with that one. So
Oh, okay.
it's kind of a cool little vibe change there.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Definitely a killer song.
yeah.
So can you give you, you already talked about the set a little bit for today. Can you give me more hints like what the set's gonna look like?
Oh man, you just gotta find out.
All
You know?
right, all right.
Yeah,
See, I was trying to get a sneak preview,
yeah,
but now I
yeah.
just have to watch it. Which, by the way, if anyone hasn't showed up yet, you definitely should.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be a great time. Got a lot of killer
be a good
bands
time.
tonight. I do got just a few more things. I know you guys got to get ready. I'll be running around a lot. I got a lot of
Oh yeah.
interviews lined up tonight as well. So just two more, actually, probably three more things. But so for you, I know you guys have been touring very extensively. I obviously releasing some great albums as well. Do you have any advice for any up and coming musicians?
Don't. No, I'm just kidding. No, man. Practice obviously is super important. Practice your craft. Practice playing in front of people. Take every gig you can get and get good at. It's just as important to practice in your bedroom and get technically good at something as it is playing in front of people and learning how to play in front of a crowd and everything too. So that was something I definitely had to learn. It's not the same as like playing for your family and friends in the living room as it is playing for a bunch of strangers and trying to win them over. So
Exactly. Like anything like live entertainment, because
yeah,
like I do some. I'm not a musician, but I'm still like, doing live entertainment, and having to win over a crowd
yeah,
by just you or whoever you're with, a lot more difficult than it sounds.
absolutely. And the only way you can practice doing it is to be
Do
in
it,
front of a
yeah.
crowd and just embarrass the shit out of yourself. So
I've been
yeah,
there a lot of times.
yeah, yeah.
No, fantastic advice, and I 100% agree. So as I'm wrapping up this interview, I have a fun question I've been asking bands lately. If you could have dinner with any two musicians, living or deceased, who would they be?
Um, Jim Morrison and Chris Cornell.
Oh, Chris Cornell comes up quite a bit.
Yeah,
Uh, Two fantastic musicians,
yeah,
and just wild, kind of in the same realm, but different with
for sure.
their own personalities and stuff. So great choices.
Thank
I
you.
like. We're gonna get along really great tonight.
Oh
I can
yeah,
tell you that.
for sure.
All right, so Matt, last thing, what are the plans for Blacktop Mojo for the rest of this year and looking into early 2024?
Well, like I said, when we get back home, we're gonna go finish up our album. Um, we got some little one-off shows here and there, and gonna spend some time with the family, and then kick it really hard in the teeth whenever the album comes out next year and hit the road. So,
Right on,
yeah.
right on. So you got some great stuff in the works. I'm looking forward to rocking
Yeah.
out with you tonight. And if you do get a chance anytime to see Blacktop Mojo, I highly recommend. I've heard a lot of great things about you guys, and I'm looking forward to it tonight.
Thanks for having me on, Matt.
Of course, for Matt of Blacktop Mojo, I'm your host as always, Matthew Thomas. Thank you so much for watching live Super Cool Radio from Summerfest. We got some more content coming your way from Summerfest as well. So stay tuned and remember, stay frosty.
Cheers. Sorry about the dad bod.
No worries.